YouTubers, Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the Hotlet Zone. And tonight's topic is the Marlin Model 60 22 long rifle caliber semi-automatic rifle. This one is new manufacture, current production, and it has the laminated wood stock, the shorter 19-inch barrel, 14 round capacity 22 long rifle, has last shot bolt hold open, crossbolt safety, convenient bolt release. The rifle is 37.5 inches long and it weighs 5 pounds. Marlin introduced this rifle in 1960 and has made 11 million of these. Very popular rifle still in its run. Now, a huge part of Marlin's Model 60 success is the barrel. Medium heavy barrel featuring micro groove rifling. What that means is it has 16 grooves, 1 in 16 twist, right hand twist, and the micro groove rifling does not disturb the bullet as much as is going down the bore, leading to better accuracy. Most 22s have 4, 6, or 8 groove rifling that's deep cut. The rifle has a very nice aluminum receiver that's very strong and is anodized. The trigger guard is a polymer. The fit of the wood to the action and the barrel and the trigger guard is only so-so, but very acceptable in light of the very economical price for this rifle. Now, of course, this rifle is not loaded, it's not even cocked. I don't keep these rifles cocked because I don't want the spring to be under tension for long periods of time. Now for some review that you won't hear on other YouTube videos. One of which is the balance point for this rifle is right there in the front of the receiver. And what this means is that as you grip it here and you hold it here, the balance point, the weight is right between your hands. This leads to very fast handling and a very good feel for the rifle. Plus, this rifle has a very shallow top to bottom dimension, so that again, it leads to a very compact feel and a very fast handling rifle. Part of its success. YouTubers, you might find this interesting. When I put the stock in the crook of my arm, the length of pull is too short for me. Trigger finger is in front of the trigger. So I need a little more length here. A quick way to add some length of pull is to take a Butler Creek recoil pad. This is a medium, and requires a little bit of a towel to be folded up to fill in underneath here to correct a pitch problem. And this is what it looks like when it's installed. You see, when it's installed, it's got a nice solid feel to it. Doesn't look bad. And when you set it down on the floor, the barrel is nearly vertical. And it feels great when you shoulder it. Now when I put the stock in the crook of my arm, the trigger finger is right there. Now you might wonder, what is that scope you got on there? Notice how this scope seems to be proportioned to the rifle. That's because this is a 3/4 inch tube. Well, there are a lot of cheap scopes around, but this is not a cheap scope. This scope is a Weaver V22A. Variable power, 3 to 6 power, and good quality scope that happens to be a smaller tube for 22s. And this is what is missing today. We don't have a good 22 scope that's built on a smaller tube and reasonably priced, but not a cheap scope. You can find some scopes like this that are very cheap for $5, $6, but they're not really good scopes. This happens to be a good scope. No longer made, but we need something like this today. Short eye relief because it's a 22, so you'll see these scopes are always mounted back like this. If you're lucky, you'll be able to get a good one of these on eBay for less than $10. But if you do, you're lucky, because most of these scopes were heavily used and show a lot of wear and tear. This happens to be a good one, and I look forward to using this. And thanks to Dick's Sporting Goods that sold me a couple boxes of Winchester 22 long rifle, that frees up some of my supplies of 22 long rifle that I've had for a while, and I'm looking forward to going to the range tomorrow and giving this Model 60 a good workout. Bye for now.